Hello, Evely. Thank you so much. Shout out. Hi, hi, hi. Shout out. Thank you, Evely. I don't know what time is in your country now. So good morning or good evening, whatever. Thank you so much. You said my name wrong. How can I pronounce your name? Please help me to pronounce your name. Thank you. Ah, AV. Okay, I thought that is L. Sorry. Thank you, Evie, to correct me. Thank you so much. Ivy. Ivy? No, Evie. Evie. It's a capital I. Oh, okay. Thank you. I am making flowers. One moment. There's no some. this. Done. Mr. Borneen. That looks fun. That's my project. Yeah, that is my project. Please guys, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Support me to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. So now I can make flower. Thank you guys. Thank you for 14 viewers. I love your flowers. Thank you. Yeah, that's the one that I am making right now. But it's hard because I can't find green. So it's hard to find green. Thank you for 17 viewers. Please subscribe to my channel. Please, please, please. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Now I have this. I am not fan of the color, but I have that again. So we can make it together. Yeah, we can make it together, guys. Join with me. Oh, something fall down. Thank you for the 9 viewers. Okay. Where is? I know I have one that I got yesterday. I don't know. Where is it? I will show you how I made it. But be patient with me because I don't have green. Where's scissor? There. Thank you guys. Thank you for subscribing my channel. Red Point Road Committee. Hi, hi, shout out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Red Point Road Committee. Thank you so much. Red Point Road Committee. I just sub and like. I got your live. Thank you so much. Ouch. I was meant to say you. What is that? What is that Red Point Committee? Thank you so much. Thank you. I love the flowers. Oh, thank you so much. I have to go. Okay, thank you for subscribing my channel. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for 14 viewers. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you, everyone. I am back. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Hey, you have 6 watching. Thank you. Yes, I have. Look at that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Hmm. Thank you for 7 viewers. Please subscribe to my channel, Sky, to help me grow my channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for 10 viewers. Hmm. Where's the other one? Why is missing? 2 for 5. If I had a fall in love. Angie. My name is Angie. Hi, Eso. Nice fridge. Thank you. Where is your hobby? Oh, downstairs watching TV. My name is Dustin from Red Point Road Committee. Thank you so much, Dustin. Red Point Road. My mom loves Stranger Things. What kind of stranger? Stranger people? Yeah, I like it. Mm. Hmm. It's a great show. Thank you. Thank you, Dustin. So that's where I got my name, Dustin. It's like a dust, and then put IN. What does that mean, Dustin, then? But we have also Dustin in Philippines. So it's not a weird name. Hi from Japan. Thank you.
Angie,
Yes.
what do you want for a snack?
I don't know.
Okay.
What do you want for a snack?
I think
You
I'm
need to have a snack because you will cheat again later.
okay. I think just milk.
No.
No? What do I want? We have cream.
You want
What's that? Oil?
vinegar.
Vinegar, okay.
You want ham and then this.
Okay. Ham and lettuce. We'll just wrap it up. Okay?
Maybe you will say again later, let's go have a breakfast.
Ah.
It's not allowed anymore.
I think it is.
I just give you a chance because it's your birthday. But if it's not your birthday, no. Where's Nico? A lot of dishes again here. Oh, we have snack last night. But still you're hungry
Oh, God.
because you don't eat. You don't sleep.
Honey,
Yes?
could you bring me a little Band-Aid, please?
It's bleeding again?
Mm-hmm.
No. Need to clean it first.
Just that spray.
What spray? Peroxide?
Yeah. I'll spray it on there.
Hold. Don't cut your skin again.
Thank you, dear.
And I don't know.
Thank you, dear.
What is tomorrow, Wednesday?
Yes. Thank you, dear.
Like this, I will teach you how to eat this.
Okay. Good plan.
Mm. Mm. It's good.
A new Aveeno healing ointment repairs dry skin 2 times faster, so you can protect your skin and breathe.
Despite all the cruises I've done, I only once came across someone actually living on a cruise ship. I tried to find out from the cruise industry how many people live or retire on cruise ships, but nobody knew. It seems very few do, despite how attractive the idea seems. It got me wondering, why do so few people do it? Is it the cost, the practicality, or do the cruise lines just make it really hard to do? I have the answers. If you're new here, welcome aboard. I'm Gary Bembridge, and it's my goal to make it fun and easy to discover, plan, and enjoy unforgettable cruise vacations. Living or retiring on a cruise ship is a story that newspapers and the media love to cover. They've written really frequently about Beatrice Muller, who lived for 14 years on Cunard's QE2, Lee Wachtstetter, known as Mama Lee, who lived on Crystal Serenity for over 12 years, Morton Jablin lived for 13 years on Region 70s, and Mario Salcedo, known as Super Mario, who's been living on Royal Caribbean for over 20 years. So I started by exploring what it cost these
Is it
well-known
gay?
residents to live on their cruise ships.
No, living on a cruise ship.
The person who does it cheapest is Mario Salcedo, Super Mario. He's revealed what it costs him and the 5 steps required if you want to live cheaply on a cruise ship in various interviews, including Washington Post, US Today, and with the blogger Alana Zingano. First, if you want to live as inexpensively as possible on a cruise ship, you need to decide which line you're going to live on. He chose Royal Caribbean because it's a mass line and offers lower fares than premium and luxury lines. Look at your chosen line's loyalty program next. He chose Royal Caribbean as their Crown and Anchor program offers a perk absolutely critical to him as a solo traveler. A lower surcharge of just 50% versus the normal 100%. Then they gave him other perks like drinks vouchers, which again saves him money. Secondly, decide the cabin you can live in. He chose an inside cabin. Now, living in a small inside cabin is not appealing to me long term, but may work for you. Remember again that many lines you pay 100% surcharge to travel solo. Thirdly, decide if you're going to stick to one ship or use multiple ships within your chosen line. The way to keep living costs down is to constantly jump ship to ship within any particular line. Mario says he keeps his costs down by chasing itineraries on various Royal Caribbean ships with the lowest price at any particular time. Fourthly, and linked to this, is stick to the Caribbean for most of the year. Mario says 80% of his cruises are in the Caribbean because it's the cheapest place to cruise. Around about 15% of his cruises are repositioning cruises because, again, these tend to be much more inexpensive. For example, transatlantic crossings, east to west coast repositionings, and so on. He hardly ever cruises in Alaska and Europe because they are just so much more expensive on a weekly basis. The fifth decision is how low can you keep your outgoings? There are no escaping taxes, port fees, gratuities. However, Mario hardly ever leaves a ship in port and almost never ever pays for excursions. He doesn't do special dining, go to the casino, buy drinks packages, but he does have Wi-Fi to keep connected and to work. So how much will doing it this cheap way actually cost you? So Mario targets an average base daily fare across the year for his solo cabin of $150 a day before taxes. Taxes and port fees are around $20 a day, then gratuities around $15 a day, then Wi-Fi, once that's all added, it comes to around about $200 a day. So it costs him around $72,000 a year before drinks, shopping, laundry, tours, and so on. If Mario followed the same approach in a balcony cabin, he estimates that will cost him at least $100,000 a year. What does it cost the other travelers that I mentioned earlier to get a sense of how this stacks up? Well, Mama Lee Wachtstetter from Crystal admitted to the Washington Post that it cost her at least $175,000 a year. That's about $480 a day. And of course, she had much more included in that than Mario. Beatrice Muller, who lived on the QE2 back in 2008, said she was paying around $60,000 a year for her inside cabin, even before gratuities and onboard spending. That's around about $80,000 in today's money. Now, to see if the cost of using Mario's 5-point system that keeps us in the Caribbean 80% of the time compared to living on a ship that would see much more of the world would be, I looked at extended cruises, including world cruises cost as a guide to see what that would
Maybe
be.
you will do that when
One
I
of the
have already
longest,
passport.
The best value world cruises is Royal Caribbean's
Too much
9
money.
274-day, 60-country world cruise between December 2023 and
Once a
September
year.
2024 on Serenade of the
Well, we
Seas.
can afford it.
If I pro-rate up the fares from that from 9 to 12 months, and
You
inside
give your
cabin
passport, I'll phone
per
about these
person,
cruises.
based on double occupancy, $87,000, a balcony, $112,000. Now, on the plus side, this cost includes gratuities, taxes, a drinks package, full Wi-Fi,
No, you
laundry,
have-
and even some excursions. So many of the
You have
big
your
add-on
membership,
costs that
right?
Mario
So
and the
it's
others did not
cheap.
Yeah.
have included are included in that price. But the big catch is these are costs per person for double occupancy.
Hmm? Good time.
Iran, I just watched it on the news.
2,000
2,000 people have been killed.
Right.
Iranian
Oh.
police have murdered protesters.
Wow. You want this?
No, I'm done. Thank you.
Why they like killing people?
Do you know what Sharia law is?
Uh-huh.
It's very strict.
Da.
And women have to wear their hijab,
Yeah.
right? If they take it off, they can be, she was murdered. A woman that protested, removed her hijab
Oh.
several years ago, was murdered,
Oh yeah, that
right? That's how strict it is. Now people are protesting against this. And they're saying these people, protesters, are an enemy of God. So anybody can kill them. They're an enemy of God. Enemy of Iran.
the truth is that is not that is not in Islam. That is a traditional dress only with them. That's the one that the wife of Kuwait ambassador.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they are Muslims, but
Okay.
the name of her kids is Mary, Jesus, something like that. She have three kids that she named it with.
Christian names.
Yeah, but she is a Muslim. She said they don't believe. She said she don't believe that people wearing the black dress because that is not in Quran. She said that is not in Quran. That is only a tradition. I think you have also traditional dress. I said, yeah, we have. Yeah, that is only traditional dress.
Mhm.
Hi, Sisi Koy. Thank you. Magpapaalam na rin ako, Sisi Koy, kasi hi, Pinsan. Ay, hindi muna.
Rich cream targets all signs of aging, wrinkles, dark spots, volume. Its longevity patent and a new natural origin pumping filler reactivate your skin's youth mechanism, and after one jar, skin looks 4 years younger. Premier Group by Caudalie. Progress isn't out of reach. Coho is the app that puts it in your hands. Earn one of the highest interest rates in
Hi,
Canada on your
Pinsan.
entire balance, with no minimum balances and no promotional rates ever. Sign up to grow your money with a free trial now.
I have
In a war, the last thing that any
digestive biscuit. It's a snack before fasting, Pinsan. Kasi fasting kami ulit. Ay, nagpa-fasting naman kami. Hindi naman lang ngayon. Palagi na yan. After 8, wala nang kanin. Wala nang kain-kain.
against Ukrainian civilians, but Ukraine hit back, not by targeting civilians that Putin did, but by delivering a revenge strike that was instant, brutal, and left parts of Russia in total chaos. On January 9th, the BBC was among many outlets to break the news that Russia had conducted a missile strike against Ukraine's citizens. Sadly, that alone isn't enough
Diet
for
talaga,
Ukraine.
pinsan.
It seems that Putin orders as many strikes on Ukraine cities
Tingnan mo yung
as he does
double
on
chin
its
ko,
military
nawala.
infrastructure. What is news, terrifyingly so, is that Russia used the Oreshnik ballistic
Nawala na
missile
yung
as
double
a
chin
massive
ko.
overnight strike, marking only the second time that the missile has been used in Ukraine and potentially the first time that it was used with the express intent of killing those that it struck. Oreshnik is the last missile that Ukraine wants Putin firing at its people. In its report on Russia's strike, Al Jazeera classifies the Oreshnik as an intermediate range ballistic missile and says that its name means hazel.
At saka pinsan ba,
However, far from
piniplay ko kasi yung
the
ano,
Oreshnik delivers death on a
yung
dramatic scale. The name was given to the missile due to how
live
it
ko
deploys
before.
warheads which fall in streaks of
Ala,
light onto a
ang laki
target,
ng mukha
thus
ko.
resembling the tree in question.
Ang laki ng mukha ko. Ang laki ng, ay, pumayat ka na, pinsan.
Is that the Oreshnik is among what appears to
Ang
be
laki ng
Russia's
mukha ko.
great
Sabi
arsenal
ko,
of
hala, ang laki
hypersonic
ng mukha
missiles,
ko.
against which even modern air defense systems, barring perhaps the Patriot, can do very little.
At least napansin ko sarili ko, pinsan, di ba? Ang laki ko talaga pala noon na. Kaya pala, pinsan ko, mga pinsan ko, anak ko, kapatid ko, sabi nila, hala ate, ang laki-laki mo na. Kada ano nila, ang laki-laki mo na. Isip-isip ko, wala na ba silang masabi kundi malaki ako? Pero nakita ko talaga, ang laki-laki ko pala, pinsan. Ano kasi ako, pinsan, 5'6". Yung height ko is 5'6". So, medyo matangkad ako sa ano na mga Filipina. Medyo matangkad ako, kaya medyo malaki yung katawan ko.
If it turns out to be true, Russia could use Oreshnik to target all of Ukraine and huge swathes of Europe, making this powerful, fast, and nuclear-capable missile a clear threat well beyond the confines of the Ukraine war. Perhaps more terrible than the missile itself is its ability to rain multiple warheads down onto a target.
Pag papaya tayo, pinsan, bago punta ng ano, bago mamasyal.
And that each of these nerves may carry between 4 and 6 ordnance themselves. Assuming the maximum numbers are accurate, this gives Oreshnik the potential to drop 36 warheads onto multiple or single targets. That's bad enough when the missiles carry conventional explosives.
Shuba.
However, it's from a class of
Shuba
missiles
Ronda,
with
hi,
extreme
thank you so
capability over
much.
nuclear threats.
Shout out, please subscribe to my channel. Kaya mas bagay konting payat kasi natanggal ka.
The devastating potential carried within the Oreshnik. With that context, some might say that Ukraine was somewhat lucky to get out of the overnight strike on January 9th.
Ayun o, medyo maliit na yung tummy ko. Ayan.
Including death. In Kyiv, 4
You're
killed,
getting
with
skinny.
another 25 being injured, BBC reports. Among those killed was a paramedic attending
Pero
the
noon
scene of
talaga,
the building. Ukraine later
5'6"
reported that
ako,
Russia's strike
pinsan.
on Kyiv was a double tap hit. Though it's
So,
unclear which weapons Russia used in the attack on
ano,
Ukraine's capital.
malaki talaga, malaki yung pangangatawan ko. Kasi ano, di ba yung kanuhan sa mga Filipina is 5'4", ganon, pababa. Ako, ano, 5'6". So, medyo may kalakihan ako.
Russia fired much more than Oreshnik missiles at Ukraine. According to Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, Russia launched an additional 13 ballistic missiles at Ukraine overnight.
Thank you so much.
And civilian infrastructure. Russia also unleashed
Pero,
22
but
cruises
now,
and 242 drones
nagpapapayat.
in a massive overnight raid that was overshadowed by the deployment of the Oreshnik for what seems to be only the second time since the war began. Russia claims that this strike was about revenge.
Ang hirap kasi pag ano,
Russia accused Ukraine of launching a long-range drone attack on one of Putin's residences.
yan din ba yung height ng anak mo?
Claimed that Ukraine had launched an attack involving 91 unmanned aerial vehicles or UAVs at Putin's state residence in the Novgorod region. Zelensky immediately denied this and claimed that Russia
Thank you for 7 viewers.
derail peace negotiations. An assertion seemingly supported by the BBC's report that Russia claimed that it would review its position in peace negotiations in the wake of Ukraine's supposed strike.
Hindi ko pa natapos yung aking bulaklak. Tinatamad na akong tapusin pa. Bukas na naman siya ulit. Gwapo ng anak ko, ano pinsan? Oo nga. Singkit yung mata.
Regardless, Russia says that revenge was on its mind. But it looks
Singkit
like
yung
those on
mata,
the receiving
pinsan.
end of that vengeance, along with those observing what
Ganda
Russia
ng,
was doing,
ano mo ah.
don't believe a word.
Ganda ng,
Taking to X in the wake of Russia's
tawag
aggressive
nito?
attack, the Vice President of the
Yung,
European Commission, Kaja Kallas,
anong
made
tawag
it
nila
very
dyan?
clear that nobody in Europe is buying Russia's excuses. Russia doesn't want peace. Russia's reply to diplomacy is more missile
Ano?
destruction. This deadly pattern of recurring major Russian strikes will repeat itself until we help Ukraine break it, Kallas wrote on X, before adding, Russia's reported use of an Oreshnik missile is a clear escalation against Ukraine and meant as a warning to Europe and the US.
gwapo ng lahi mo,
Second,
pinsan.
though, Ukraine's foreign minister, Andriy Sybiha, who
Garcia
said,
ko naman.
"Such a strike close to EU and NATO border is a grave threat to security on the European continent and a test for the transatlantic community." Sybiha added that Russia's president conjured this response because of his own
You're done?
hallucinations when referring to Ukraine's supposed attack on Putin's
Tapos na yun.
A little bit of lettuce and a little bit of ham
we
left.
mentioned earlier
Okay.
that Russia's Oreshnik strike was the second confirmed use of the missile on Ukraine's territory.
Come drink some
First took place
chocolate.
in November 2024 in the wake of former US
I have
President Joe
water.
Biden granting Ukraine permission to use US-made ATACMS missiles as selected targets inside Russia. At the time, Russia claimed that it had struck a Ukrainian military facility with Oreshnik, perhaps intending the attack to serve as a warning that more would come if the US didn't withdraw the permission that it had just given to Ukraine. However, Al Jazeera says that this initial Oreshnik was equipped with dummy warheads, per Ukraine sources. Perhaps the November 2024 strike was intended as a test. Russia's January 9th attack may mean that it's ready to
Baby,
use
when
more
you get
Oreshnik
your-
missiles in the future, which is especially
your
bad
mask
news because
of
Russia
your
reportedly
seatbelt.
deployed Oreshnik missiles into Belarus on December 30th, 2025.
July?
What?
Your seat pack.
When do I get it?
When do you get it before?
I don't know.
August, September, October, November, December, January.
Why do I need another one?
Yeah. So we can bring it in Elliot Lake. Then we can leave it there.
I'll leave it there.
Yeah, because we will go back again, right?
Mhm. I might have an old mask that I can leave there.
No,
No?
nothing.
Okay.
It's all broke. It's all broken.
Okay.
Tinawag ka na ng asawa mo o pinsan kasi gumawa ako ng chocolate shake. Buti healthy pa pinsan asawa mo. Oo. Pinapalakas ko yan pinsan. Pinapalakas ko yan. Noon, nung hindi pa kami, nung kakilala ko pala, bago ko pa lang siya kakilala. Mahina yan pinsan, maraming sakit, masakit daw yung katawan niya, masakit daw yung, at saka hindi yan nakakalakad ng maayos noon. Kasi yung tuhod niya masakit daw. At saka ang daming dinaramdam yan noon. Pero since na, alam mo naman, Ilocana tayo, Pilipina tayo, magaling mag-asikaso. So, yun. At saka, pag ganito, pinsan, pag winter, mahina yan. Madaling nagkakasakit yan noon. Masama pakiramdam, masama, basta ano yan, napakasensitibo yan noon. Pero ngayon, hindi walang angal yan ngayon. Hindi na sumasakit yung tuhod niya, hindi sumasakit yung paa niya. Wala na nga. Hindi na yan siya sawa naman ng Diyos, wala na. Hindi kagaya noon, nung hindi pa kami nagsasama. Ang daming masakit. Pero ngayon, thanks God. Ano na siya? Healthy na siya ngayon. At saka yung doktor niya, tuwang-tuwa sa kanya ngayon. Kasi nagbabawas siya ng timbang. Noon kasi wala. Hindi nga yan. Ito sabihin ko sa'yo, pinsan, hindi yan iba mag-alaga ang Pilipina. Oo, tama. At saka noon yan, pinsan, hindi yan niya alam yung papel ng isang asawa. Sabi niya, yung ginagawa ko daw is gawain ng isang nanay. Hindi bilang asawa, isang nanay. Yun yung niya, kasi dito kasi alam mo naman mga taga dito. Kung ano yung sa kanila lang. Hindi nila, kagaya nitong kapitbahay namin dito. Pag naglaba, kanya lang. At saka magkaiba sila ng higaan. Hindi yun sila magkasama sa higaan. Kaya yung parang akala niya yung ginagawa ko is ginagawa ng isang nanay. Nanay lang, hindi asawa. Kartik, shout out. Sa atin kasi kahit may asawa na mga anak natin, alaga pa rin tayo. Oo nga, pinsan, di ba? Dito hindi. At saka hindi. Sa totoo lang, pinsan, marami yan nakaraan na babae. Marami yang babae noon. Pero hindi pa yan nakarelasyon ng Pilipina ngayon lang. Kaya parang yung ginagawa ko, sabi niya, hindi naman daw siya naghanap ng nanay, kundi naghanap daw siya ng asawa. Sabi ko, kasi yung ginagawa ko daw, ginagawa lang daw ng nanay niya sa kanya, hindi ng asawa. Kasi pera lang naman yung habol sa kanya Noon yung mga yung mga babae niya noon, pera lang kasi inoopera niya ng pera. At saka itong bahay na may matitirhan, libre na upa, ganun. Pero ako, sabi ko nga sa kanya, kaya kong magtrabaho, sabi ko, kaya kong hanapin ang pera. Sabi ko. At saka nakita naman niya noon, nung ako lang mag-isa, may sarili akong apartment. Maganda pa yung apartment ko. 2 kwarto. So, wala siyang masabi.
There's a town in America where you can buy 40 acres for under $20,000. Drill your own well, and the county does not care if you live in a tent while you build. This is not a lawless wasteland. It is a place where regulations.
At saka kahit na nung nagsasama na kami, may mga tumatawag pa yan sa kanya ng mga babae.
Off-grid living means either wealthy preppers with $500,000
Mano yan noon
compounds
sa babae.
or hermits living in shacks
Pero
without
simula
running
nung
water.
nakasama
Here's what
ako,
nobody tells you.
wala na.
Scattered across
Wala
America
nang ibang
are actually
litrato sa
towns where
cellphone
off-grid
niya.
living is not only legal, but quietly encouraged.
Kundi ako na lang.
Zones are minimal or non-existent, where you can buy
Oo,
land
di
for
ba?
prices that sound fake, and where the locals will not call the county
At
on
saka,
you for having solar
siya na
panels
ngayon
and
nagmamakaawa na
compost
wag akong
This
aalis.
access feels real and
Noon, wala
accessible.
siyang pakialam sa
We are
mga
counting
babae
down
niya,
the
no,
12
na
best US towns
aalis.
for off-grid living, where land is
Hinahayaan
cheap
lang
enough to
niya.
actually afford. Some places
Pero
have
ngayon,
zero building codes
sabi niya,
outside city limits, and
sabi
one
niya,
location is so libertarian about
wag ko daw
property
siyang
rights
iiwan
that you can
mag-isa.
literally build whatever you want, and
At
nobody
saka
will stop you
pinsan,
as long as you are not bothering neighbors.
binibiro ko lang
One
siya
town
na
has land
pupunta ko
selling
ng
for under
ng
$1,000
ibang
per
bansa.
acre, if you know where
Sabi
to
niya,
look.
wag. Dito
Another
ka lang.
town has such minimal oversight that
living in recreational vehicles, yurts, and shipping containers without permits. And nobody cares. And
Kaya
yet,
yan,
one place has such a
di
strong
na ako
off-grid
makaalis.
community that you will have neighbors who can help you set up solar.
Nagmamakaawa yan na wag
and
akong
navigate
aalis.
the minimal regulations that do exist. Think you know the best places for off-grid living? Cool. Let us see if you are ready for towns where independence is not just tolerated, it is the local culture. Like this video, if you have ever realized that true freedom requires going somewhere that most people
Kahit
have
na
never
yung
heard of.
kapatid niya na
Subscribe,
nasa
because
norte,
one day you might
Hmm.
want to disconnect from the grid. And this channel is basically your off-grid relocation guide.
ano
with
yan,
actual locations instead of
yung
vague
kapatid niya
ideas.
na nasa
Let us break
norte,
it down.
nag-ano yan,
Terlingua will let
hinihintay
you
lang
live
din
however you
akong,
want in the middle of nowhere.
ang
And the
importante,
county is
love
so
ka niya,
hands-off,
ganun
they
ka
barely
rin.
know you exist.
Ay
Welcome
naku,
to a Texas ghost town turned
Pinsan.
off-grid paradise. Terlingua
Sa totoo
sits in
lang,
Brewster County,
love
far
na love
west
ko yan.
Texas, near Big Bend National Park. With a population
Iba
of
kasi
about
siya,
60 permanent
Pinsan,
residents,
mapagmahal
though many
din.
more live
Alam mo ba,
scattered in the
pag
surrounding desert.
ano,
It is a
kahit
former
na
mining
ilang
town that
taon
was
na kami,
completely abandoned and has been
pag ako
slowly
naka
repopulated by people seeking
formal,
isolation and independence.
naka-formal,
Here is what makes Terlingua
ano yan,
ideal for off-grid living.
napaka-gentleman yan.
Land is extremely cheap, with parcels selling for
Napaka-gentleman
$1,000 to
yan.
$5,000 per acre, depending
Kahit
on
hindi ako
location
naka-formal
and
minsan,
access. Brewster County has
inaalalayan
minimal
ako
building
niyan.
codes outside of town limits. Most of the county is unincorporated with virtually no regulation. The county is massive, over 6,000 square miles, with only about 9,000
Kaya
people total, meaning enforcement
wala
is
akong
nearly
masabi sa
impossible
tao
even
na
if they
yan.
wanted to. People live in recreational
Oh, my
vehicles,
balloon.
trailers,
I forget
converted school
downstairs.
buses, and self-built structures without permits. The community is libertarian-leaning and respects
Ano,
independence.
sa
Solar
Elliott
power is
Lake,
ideal because you get
Elliott
over 300
Lake,
days of sunshine.
Sudbury,
Water is the challenge,
Hearst,
requiring wells
kay
that can be
Neil.
expensive or hauling
Yan,
water.
norte yan.
Terlingua
Doon
works
kila
because
Neil.
Brewster County genuinely does not care what you do on your property.
Nagchat-chat pa ba kayo ni Neil?
The isolation is extreme, which keeps out people who are not serious.
Nagtatampo na ata si Neil kasi hindi man lang ako nagpapaalam yung pagkaano. Bigla kasing nawawala yung signal ko. Tapos pagbalikan ko, minsan aano ko naman pero minsan hindi na.
Summer heat exceeds 110 degrees Fahrenheit
Si
regularly.
Neil,
Water is scarce and expensive. You are living in
yung
genuine
andyan
desert
minsan
with all the
sa,
challenges that applies.
nagchat-chat
Someone who
kaya
lives
kayo.
there wrote that Terlingua is freedom in its purest form.
Alam ko,
Nobody bothers
kinuha
you,
niya yung
and
ano
you can
mo
live
eh.
exactly how you want. But it is also genuinely
Taga
hard
norte
with
yan
water
siya.
scarcity, extreme heat,
Ang layo
and
nga lang.
isolation that breaks people who are not
24
prepared for
hours
true
drive.
self-sufficiency. In short, Terlingua offers maximum freedom at the cost of maximum challenges in genuine desert isolation. Can we talk about why building codes matter for off-grid living? Most counties have codes requiring permitted septic systems,
Nagchat-chat pa ba
electrical
kayo?
inspections, and minimum
Pinsan?
square footage for dwellings. These make off-grid living expensive or impossible. Counties with minimal or no codes let you build what you can
Baby,
afford using alternative
Alberta
systems
from here,
like
how many
composting.
hours?
30 hours.
Oh yeah, because I have a guest before in Owen Sound. They said they're traveling 2 days
Mhm.
from
What do you-
Alberta to Owen Sound
Yeah,
by land.
it takes 2 days, 3 days. It'll take 3 days to get out of Ontario.
Yeah.
If you start driving now,
Mm-hmm.
what if you drive 10 hours a day? If you drive 10 hours a day, it'll be 3 days before you get out of Ontario. Then you have to go Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta.
Oh wow.
So, you're talking 40 hours. 30 or 40, 40 hours.
Yeah, because she said they just go to Tobermory before.
Yeah.
All of them, they have 3 kids. And then they travel by land for 2 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a long ways.
Pinsan. Meron ako minsan customer yun.
I go through the states. From here, You cross the border in the States, you go to
Mhm.
Chicago,
Mhm.
and then you go north. And you'll end up in Canada.
Really?
Yeah, you don't go the north way. You go the southern way through the States.
Oh.
That's the way I've always gone.
Toilets and solar power without needing
Oh,
expensive permits and
pinsan,
inspections.
two
Picture
days
yourself in Turley
by
Grove.
land.
You bought 10 acres for $15,000. You are living in a converted school bus while building a small cabin. Nobody has asked for permits. Your solar panels power your needs. You haul water weekly from town. You are completely independent, but also completely alone in the desert. 3 hours from help. Would you accept extreme isolation and desert challenges for complete freedom from regulations? Crestone, Colorado is an intentional community of spiritual seekers and off-grid residents at 8,000 feet elevation.
Wow,
where
that's a lot
alternative
of.
living is the norm.
Yeah.
Welcome to Colorado's high desert spiritual off-grid hub. Crestone sits in the San Luis Valley in south central Colorado, with about 150 people in town, and many more scattered in the surrounding areas. It is known for numerous spiritual centers, ashrams, and retreat centers. Plus,
Thank
a
you for
large
the 4
off-grid community.
viewers. At 2
Sequatchie County
viewers
has minimum
pala.
building
Thank you,
codes and
pinsan
limited
na.
enforcement outside town limits. The community is extremely tolerant and supportive of alternative living. Land prices range from $5,000 to $20,000 per acre, depending on access and water rights. Solar potential is excellent because of the high elevation and 300 plus days of sunshine. The off-grid community is established and knowledgeable, providing support and advice. You can build alternative structures, including yurts, earthships, and tiny homes. Water rights can be
Red
purchased
Point
separately,
Road
and wells
Committee,
are
thank
possible in some
you.
areas.
You're still
Crestone
here.
works because the community intentionally
Sexy
supports
ka
alternative
kahit
living. You are not alone or fighting the
medyo
system.
chubby
The
ka.
culture embraces off-grid, spiritual, and
Kaya nga
alternative
pinsan
lifestyles.
inaano ko
The
na
valley
eh.
is stunning,
Binabawasan
with
ko
views of
yung
the Sacred
bill
Crestone
ko.
Mountains. The downside is the altitude at 8,000 feet.
Yung bill
which
ko
affects
ang
some people physically.
binabawasan ko.
Winter is cold
Ay
and
noon
hot,
pinsan,
with snow and
para akong
temperatures well
buntis.
below
Ang
zero.
laki ng
The town itself
ng
is tiny
tummy
with
ko.
minimal services. The nearest real town is 1 hour
Para
away.
akong
The
talagang
spiritual
ganyan
community
siya eh.
atmosphere is not for everyone.
Pero ngayon
One
ano,
resident wrote that Crestone is
medyo
perfect if you want
konti na
off-grid
lang.
living with community support rather than total isolation. The
Thank
culture is welcoming and knowledgeable.
Yung bill ko lang
Winter
talaga
at 8,000
pinsan kasi
feet
yun
is
yung
genuinely
yan yung
challenging.
ano ko eh.
And the spiritual
Yung
vibe is
parang
either appealing or off-putting,
weakness ko
depending on your personality.
na
In
parang
short,
ano.
Crestone offers off-grid, living with
Noon ang
community
laki
support
ko.
at high
Ang
elevation
taba ko.
with serious
Nakita mo
benefits.
naman yung
Picture yourself
ano
in
'di ba?
Crestone, Colorado.
Double chin
You
ko.
bought 5 acres
Grabe.
for $25,000.
Ngayon ano,
You built a small off-grid cabin with help from neighbors who have
saan
done
ka
it
naman
before.
pinsan?
Your
Noon
solar system
almost
works perfectly.
200
You are
pounds
part of a
ako.
community of like-minded people. Then November arrives with
Dinideny ko
-2
lang.
degrees Fahrenheit temperatures, and
Dinideny
you
ko
are
lang.
managing heat,
Almost
water systems, and
200
snow
pounds
at
ako.
8,000 feet. Number 10, Tonopah, Nevada.
Pero hindi pala
Tonopah sits
pwedeng
in the middle of
i-deny.
Nevada, where land is dirt cheap. Regulations are minimal.
Hindi pala
and the
pwedeng
desert
i-deny.
provides perfect conditions
Ngayon,
for solar living.
ano ko na.
Tonopah is in Nye County in central
Ipupurso ko
Nevada,
na.
with about 2,500 people.
At saka
It
marami
is the
pa naman
former
akong
mining
damit na
town
pwede
that
kong
is
isuot
Colorado's
pag
island
pumayat
stop
ako.
between Las Vegas and Reno. The surrounding county is
Kinip
massive,
ko yung
with
mga
a
gusto,
tiny population
yung mga
and
favorite
minimal
kong
oversight.
dress.
Here is what makes Tonopah
Ito
ideal
nga ano
for
oh,
off-grid living.
mga
Nye County
bagong
is famous for
ano
having some of the
to.
most relaxed building
Pero
codes in
ganda ng
America.
face mo
Land is
attractive
incredibly
ka.
cheap, often
Thank you
$500 to
pinsan.
$15,000 per
Walang
acre
filter
for
yan.
unimproved parcels.
Di tayo pwedeng
The county is
mag-filter.
enormous with a tiny population, making enforcement nearly impossible.
Hindi,
Solar
ayoko
conditions
kasi
are excellent,
nag-filter
with
kasi
intense
parang
sun and minimal cloud cover.
dinadaya mo lang
Water is
sarili mo pag
challenging,
nag-filter ka.
requiring deep wells or hauling.
Wala yan.
But wells are legal and
Yung, at
unrestricted.
saka meron kasi
You can
akong
live in all
ginagamit
types
na
of
sabon
structures,
pinsan. Alam mo
including
ba yung
RVs,
mukha ko noon,
shipping
hindi
containers,
naman yan
and
ganyan na
self-built
ano,
homes.
na
The
clear.
libertarian
Meron
culture
na
means
akong,
neighbors leave you
yung
alone.
parang
Tonopah works
itim-itim
because
noon.
Nevada in general,
Ang
and Nye
ginagamit
County
ko lang na
specifically,
sabon
have
yung
embraced minimal regulation and
gawa
selling
ng
point.
pamangkin
You
niya.
can truly build what you want. The
Hindi
landscape
ako
is stark,
gumagamit
but
ng
beautiful
sabon
on
sa
sight.
ano,
You are
sa
about 2
store,
hours from
hindi
any
ako
city,
gumagamit
which
nun.
provides real
May
isolation.
ginagamit
The
akong
downside is
sabon.
the Nevada desert challenges.
Tapos
Summers
ano,
bring
wala
extreme heat,
akong
exceeding 100 degrees
ang
Fahrenheit, and
ginagamit
winters
ko
are
lang na
cold
cream,
with occasional
Vaseline,
snow.
yun.
Water scarcity
Wala
can
na akong
require
ginagamit
extensive
na iba.
wells or constant hauling.
Lipstick,
And
lip gloss
isolation is
yan lang.
profound, with limited medical care
Pero sa
and
mukha,
services.
wala.
Niagara
Yun
is
lang,
legendary
sabon.
among off-gridders for
Nag,
two reasons.
nag,
You can do
ano
basic
nga ako
gardening
kay,
on
ano
new
eh,
land,
kay,
but the Nevada desert is
kay
unforgiving, and you need to
Sisikoy
be genuinely
Marchi
self-sufficient, because
na
health is
papadalhan
out
ko
of the
siya
way.
ng
In
sabon
short,
sana.
Papa offers
Kaso
legendary
nga lang,
freedom
hindi ko
in
pa
the
talaga
Nevada
na ano
desert
eh.
with corresponding challenges.
Ang
Picture
ganda
yourself
kaya
on
pinsan
20
kasi
acres outside
purong
Tonopah that cost you
yung ginagamit niyang
$37,000.
gatas
You
is
built a small
gatas
home and
ng
shop without permits. Your
kambing
solar
kasi
system
meron
is
silang
oversized
alagang
and perfect.
kambing.
You drilled a well for
Yun yung
$12,000.
ginagamit nila,
You are
ay
completely
ginagamit
independent.
niya.
Summer is
So, ang
108
ganda
degrees
talaga.
Fahrenheit, and you are managing
Nang
power and water carefully
first time
in
kong
extreme
gumamit
conditions.
nun, nag-clear kaagad yung mukha
Someday,
ko.
all you want is an escape
Kaya nga,
into sheets
original
washed
beauty.
in
O, di ba tayo mga
California
Ilocana, o?
the subtle, delicate scent of
Wala akong ano.
softness, downy,
Ano lang, Vaseline lang yung gamit ko. Kasi allergy ako ng perfume. Noon, may trabaho ako, gumagamit ako ng pants, not pants, Olay, na walang perfume. Eh magkano yun dito pinsan? Kulang-kulang na ano, kulang-kulang $50. Yung Olay, kulang-kulang $50. Kaya ano, sabi ko, paano na kung wala akong trabaho? Sabi ko gano'n. At saka ang tagal kong naghanap ng ano, ng cream. Then, yun. Sinubukan ko lang yung ano, Vaseline. Yun na yung ginagamit ko ngayon. Petroleum jelly, yun yung ginagamit ko ngayon. Wala nang ano, yung sabon at saka petroleum jelly. Yun. Mumurahin. Ang mahal. Oo, pinsan sa totoo lang, ang mahal. Noon yan din yung ginagamit ko, Olay. Then, pag nagkamali pa ako ng bili, nangangati yung mukha ko. Then, nakabili ako ng isa. Sabi ko, bakit hindi nangati yung mukha ko? Yun pala, yung nabili ko is walang perfume. At saka clear kasi siya, parang petroleum, ganun. Clear siya. So, sabi ko, yun pala. Ano, wala palang perfume yun. So, okay ako sa walang perfume. Eh, ang petroleum jelly, walang perfume, di ba? So, doon na lang ako. Mura pa. Kaysa bibili ako ng ano, ng Olay, almost $50 with tax, $50 na. Yung petroleum jelly, magkano lang, wala pang $10. Makakabili ka na. Kaya ano, yun na lang ginagamit ko. Pinagalitan ko nga anak ko, dami niya Olay para sa mukha niya. O, di ba? Kompleto. Ako ganyan din ako noon. Ang dami kong nilagay. Pero ganun pa rin yung ano, yung pag nagkakaedad ka kasi may mga itim-itim na. Eh, ano, meron ako niyan, hindi rin siya natanggal. Pero ngayon, tingnan mo pinsan, no? Wala akong ano yan, wala akong inilagay. Wala akong inilagay dyan. Cream lang. Yung petroleum jelly lang. At saka yung sabon. Pagka ano, papadalhan kita. Kaso nga lang, hanggang ngayon, di pa ako nakakapagpadala kay, kay Sisikoy. At saka ano, medyo $5 yung isa. Numbers lang ang edad, tama. At saka ngayon, hanggang ngayon, pinsan, alam mo, wala akong wrinkles. Wala akong wrinkles. Mas parang matanda ako noon kaysa ngayon. Hindi naman sa parang mas matanda ako noon kaysa ngayon.
climate
Wala
in the
akong
low
wrinkles
desert.
ngayon.
People
Ito nga
live in
lang,
various structures
parang gusto
without
kong
permits. And nobody bothers
maano
them.
yung
The
mukha ko.
community, such as it exists, leans libertarian and minds its own business. Solar power
Nilakay
works
ko
well.
pinsan ang
Nobody
inilalagay
clouds
niya
are
sa
more
mukha
common
niya,
than in lower desert
yung
areas.
mineral oil.
Phyton works because Catron
Pagka
County is genuinely
naglalagay
undeveloped
yan ng
and
makapal na
underregulated.
mineral oil.
The county government is small and
Iba
has
ang
bigger
in love
concerns than checking
blooming.
whether someone has a building permit.
Parang,
You are getting mountain living at desert prices with
Parang.
minimal oversight. The downside is extreme
ano yan,
isolation.
naglalagay yan siya
The
ng
nearest town of
ng
any size is over an hour away.
mineral oil.
Medical
Hindi
care
din
is
yan
extremely
naglalagay sa
limited.
mukha niya, pero di ka
Winter
makakita
brings
ng
snow and
wrinkles
cold.
dyan pinsan sa mukha
Surfaces
niya.
are essentially
Ano na siya?
non-existent.
67, magsi-68 na siya.
Locals say Catron County is as close to homesteading without regulation.
Pero
as
wala
it
yang
is in modern
wala yang
America.
wrinkles sa mukha.
Nobody bothers you, but you are genuinely remote.
Dahil
With all
maalaga
the
din yan sa
challenges that
mukha eh.
applies, including medical emergencies and
Ngayon,
limited resources.
nilalagyan ko siya ng
Picture yourself in the Pie Town area. You bought 40
ng
acres for $50,000.
petroleum jelly
You are
din.
building whatever you want
Pag
without permits.
petroleum
You are
jelly
surrounded
yung
by
inilalagay
national
ko.
forests. You are completely independent. Then you have a medical emergency. And you are 2 hours from a
Mag-CR lang
hospital.
ako. Sige
You
lang
have
pinsan,
accepted this risk
CR
for
ka
your
lang.
freedom. Number 7. Presidio County, Texas. Presidio County offers vast empty spaces, minimal regulations, and Texas-sized freedom for off-grid living. Welcome to Texas's empty quarter. Presidio County sits in far west Texas, bordering Mexico, with about 6,000 people spread across 3,856 square miles. The county includes Marfa, known for art, but most of the county is empty ranch land and desert. Here is what makes Presidio County work for off-grid living. The county has minimal building codes outside incorporated areas. Land prices vary widely, but deals exist. $1,500 to $5,000 per
Ay
acre
pinsan,
for
magpapaalam
remote
na
parcels.
ako. May
The
gagawin pa
county is
pala
massive
ako.
with a tiny population, making enforcement nearly impossible. Texas property rights culture means people generally leave you alone. Property rights and local attitudes matter. Solar potential is excellent. With
Love
over
you
300
too.
days of sunshine. Water is
Thank
challenging,
you.
requiring wells that can be expensive, or water hauling. You can build alternative structures and live in RVS on your property. The county does not have resources for extensive code enforcement. The landscape ranges from desert to mountains, providing options. The downside
Pinsan,
is it is far
bye-bye.
west Texas, meaning you are
Thank
housed
you.
from anything.
May gagawin pa
Medical
pala
care is
ako.
limited. Summer heat exceeds 110 degrees